and now you're going back to your roots and going back on the stage. So how does that feel for you?
Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, I think most actors do begin their careers doing live shows, and you've got to keep your hand in, otherwise you get a bit of fear, you get a bit of stage fright. So it's been about 3 years since I did some stage work.
Good to go back to it. And a great cast for this one. Ralph Little, Catherine Parkinson, Emily Berrington. I mean, I imagine that rehearsals for this were rather lively, were they?
Yeah, well, it's called Dead Funny for a reason. I mean, it's a great comedy. It takes place in 1992 with this group of people called the Dead Funny Society, who celebrate dead comedians like Tommy Cooper, Sid James, Morecambe and Wise. And they get this awful news that Benny Hill's died, so they throw a party to celebrate Benny. They chase each other around, they have a custard pie fight, you've got soda siphons going off, but then underneath all of that, there's lots of different secrets coming out and problems that the people are having. So, but it has been a laugh riot, it really has.
People do always have a sense, I think, of what the golden era of comedy is, and of course that changes generation by generation. We saw the passing of Jimmy Perry, who wrote Dad's Army, Heidi High, lots of things that people think were marvellous shows and still laugh at. And League of Gentlemen, that you were so involved in, was very much part of a new era of comedy, a slightly disturbing... Is it, would you call it alternative comedy?
Yeah, there was, you know, we have light entertainment and we brought in dark entertainment,
Seriously
I suppose.
dark.
Yeah. But I think, you know, that's what the play's about. It's about different senses of humour.
Yeah.
Of course, 1992 marked the emergence of the alternative comedians. So my character's very disparaging of Ben Elton and Bottom. And they have new members coming into the Dead Funny Society who are bringing this new comedy. And some people like the old-style stuff. So that's what it's about, different senses of humour, really.
And are we going to see a return of League of Gentlemen? Because there have been rumours that it's going to come back. There'll be a Brexit-themed one.
I read that.
I can imagine a local country for local people would be the theme now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, if they're looking for a new UKIP leader, I mean, you know, Tubbs and Edward, you know, they've got to be prime candidates. No, we will get together early next year. We're all doing plays at the moment, me, Reese and Mark. So we will get together. We do want to do something, so...
Now, a lot of people will have loved you in Venator, and that's perhaps where they were most likely to have seen you. A brilliant character, wasn't he, Mick?
Yeah, brilliant. It was brilliant family, really. We met each other sort of at the read-through for the first time, and we just gelled like that. And so that the mother-in-law, the sort of snarky teenager, it's fantastic, and we had such a ball filming it over 7 years.
Would you go back to that one then?
Well, we sort of jetted off to become multimillionaires, so we'd have to come back in a slightly different way. But I wouldn't rule it out. You know, I do miss everybody. I miss the place. I miss the fun we used to have. So maybe for a one-off or something.
Whose idea were the Hawaiian shirts?
Is that your wardrobe?
Yeah, it's not mine. No, they wanted it to be bright and cheerful, and you know, Benidorm has a reputation for being sometimes a bit rough, but actually when you go there it is full of colour and life and vibrancy. So we had a fantastic time.
So I saw him a couple of weeks ago and you could tell he was getting tired. I mean, he's entitled to. Do you remember what you just said off air when you said, well, his heart's been going for, you know, 93 years?
93 years.